my Blu-ray collection part 25. Ahoy, hi everybody, and welcome to part 25 of a look at my Blu-ray collection. So these are ordinary Blu-rays, films, TV, music, comedy, occasional documentary, stuff like that. But no box sets, because I've already shown those. Box sets are multi-film collections or multi-series of a TV show. So it doesn't include single series of a TV show or deluxe versions of a single film. Those will be in with this lot. Let's carry straight on. And we have Westworld. This is the film Westworld from 1970, whatever it was, 73. Written and directed by Michael Crichton, who also did Jurassic Park, amongst other things. Wrote it, obviously, didn't direct Jurassic Park. So, if you're familiar with the TV series, you know basically the premise of this. It's set in the near future, and there's a theme park with lots of different worlds within it, and it's sort of manned by robots. All the characters within those worlds are robots who are very realistic, and you can have sex with them and fight them and basically take out all your pent-up feelings on them. But there's a glitch in the system, and one of the robots in Westworld, played by Yul Brynner, goes rogue, and they're programmed not to kill, but he starts killing, and it's basically trying to escape from him and defeat him. Really great film, really enjoyable, excellent, highly recommend. Another really excellent film. This is Paul Verhoeven's Elle, starring Isabelle Huppert. Or Huppert, I think it's Huppert. So she's a really successful woman, founder and CEO of a games company. Lives on her own, and then one night she's attacked and raped, and she doesn't go to the police about it. She decides she's going to find out who did it and track them down on her own. And I can't say too much about the outcome, but obviously there's twists and turns on the route. Brilliant performance by Isabelle Huppert. Very much Paul Verhoeven film, dark, sexual, just brilliant, really. Back to Westworld, and this is season 1 of a TV show. This is excellent. So it's basically, the premise is the same as the film, but it's not about one rogue robot. Basically, a number of the robots starts having memories that they shouldn't be having, and it's all about that, and lots of various relationships within the world, and it's a 10-episode TV series, and lots happens. But yeah, excellent. I have season 2, but I haven't watched it yet. I understand it's not as good, but then season 3 is back on track. But yeah, really, really good. Another excellent film, but probably not for everyone. This is Under the Skin. So this is... It's directed by Jonathan Glazer, who did Sexy Beast and Birth. I've not seen Sexy Beast, but I have Birth. It's a strange film. So Scarlett Johansson plays an alien who lands on Earth, and her sole basically purpose is to procreate. But the longer she spends on Earth, she finds herself feeling more human. It's very strange, very hard to describe. Brilliant performance by Scarlett. I say it won't be for everyone. It's a bit weird, but really good. Another excellent film. This is Free Fire by Ben Wheatley. So, what's sticking out of there? Basically, it's about an arms deal goes wrong. Brie Larson organises an arms deal between two Irishmen, played by Cillian Murphy and Michael Smiley, and a gang led by Sharlto Copley from District 9 and Armie Hammer. And it all goes wrong, and it's basically turns into a massive shootout, and the bulk of the film is the shootout. But it's really good, really funny. Excellent film. Good soundtrack as well. La La Land. I really loved this personally. Thought it was absolutely amazing. Really enjoyed it. So it's a love story musical, but it doesn't necessarily go where you would expect it to. But brilliant songs, brilliant performances, particularly by Ryan Gosling and Emma Stone. And yeah, you know, because it doesn't follow exactly how you would expect it, makes it more enjoyable. Really loved La La Land. This is Parade's End. So this was a BBC miniseries, whatever they call those nowadays. Was it 3 episodes, I think? Say inside. 1 to 3. No, 5 episodes. So in Edwardian England, Benedict Cumberbatch marries Rebecca Hall, who's pregnant with a child who may not be his. But then he meets a young suffragette played by Adelaide Clemens, who is beguiling in this. And they begin a relationship, and then he has to go to the First World War. And it's just sort of all about their intertwining lives and what happens to them all. Brilliant performances, brilliant drama. Next we have Batman vs Superman: Dawn of Justice. I quite liked this. I had no problems with any of it really, apart from the Martha bit. Those of you who've seen the film will know what I mean. But I mean, I already liked Henry Cavill's performance as Superman from Man of Steel. Thought Affleck was excellent. Personally, I've got a lot of time for Ben Affleck, and I thought he did a really good job here. Gal Gadot, obviously, introduction of her as Wonder Woman, really strong. I didn't mind Jesse Eisenberg's Lex Luthor, personally. Yeah, I enjoyed it quite a lot. Manchester by the Sea, another excellent drama. Won Best Actor in Original Screenplay at the Academy Awards and BAFTAs. So Casey Affleck has to return to his hometown because his brother dies suddenly. He bumps into and then has contact with his ex-wife, played by the divine Michelle Williams. And it turns out that he's been made the guardian of his nephew, so he has to hang around, and it's all very heavy and dramatic. Brilliant performances. Highly recommend. Next we have X-Men Apocalypse. I didn't mind this either. I quite tempted to get they've released the Rogue edition of it with an alternate cut. I'm quite tempted to get that because I did enjoy it enough to want to see a different version of it. But I'm in no rush to get it, but I might pick it up at some point. Yeah, I thought it was really good, personally. One of the better X-Men films. Fantastic film. Get Out, Jordan Peele's film, starring Daniel Kaluuya. So Daniel Kaluuya's in a relationship with Alison Williams, white woman, goes to stay with her family. Things things aren't what they seem, and it all goes very wrong for him. Can't say too much without spoiling it, but I heartily recommend this. This is a must-watch film, in my opinion. Okay, so I've talked in previous parts about buying Christmas films for my Christmas quiz I did in 2018. And I needed copies of those films to rip for clips for the film, for the quiz rather, so I ended up buying loads of Christmas films I've never seen, because it's not really a genre I particularly follow. And one of them I had to pick up was the original Miracle on 34th Street. This is excellent. Really enjoyed this. So basically, the real Father Christmas gets a job at Macy's as Father Christmas. But it's really, yeah, it's heartwarming and brings a tear to the eye at times. But yeah, excellent. I've never seen the remake, so I don't know how it compares, but that's the original is really good. This is Hit and Miss, which was a Sky Atlantic TV series. So Chloe Sevigny is a transgender woman who's also a contract killer. She gets a letter from her ex-wife to let her know that she is now the legal guardian of her son that she never knew she had. And so she has to go and look after them. Oh, him and his the rest of the family. But she also has to do her job as well at the same time. So it is 6 episodes. It's created by Paul Abbott, amongst others, who did Shameless, State of Play, that sort of stuff. Really enjoyable. Brilliant performance by Chloe Sevigny. Yeah, recommend that. Back on to the Christmas films. This is Home Alone. Again, I'd never seen it until I bought this Blu-ray for the quiz. I enjoyed it. I don't particularly need to seek out any of the sequels. It's not a film I will be watching regularly, but I enjoyed it. And we'll end this part as we ended the last part with a Game of Thrones. So this is the complete 7th season, and this was an Amazon exclusive with a bonus Conquest and Rebellion Blu-ray, which is an animated history of the 7 kingdoms. Yeah, just another excellent series of an excellent TV show. Okay, so that's it for this part. You can watch past parts on the playlist. You can watch future parts on the playlist. Thank you for watching. Like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in another video. Thanks. Bye.